Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. Sharon Johnson, owner of this amazing brand Blazepreneurs, and I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs break free from your mistakes and limitations from your past so you all can blaze your own God-given trail. I wanted to hop on today and do video number 2, and I'm still talking about using your God-given gifts and talents. I'm talking about this because this is a place where I am living right now. Okay, this is what I'm doing in my own life and it works. Okay, so I want to give you all today, we're going to be very quick and to the point. 3 mistakes that most talented people make. 3 mistakes that most talented people make. So if you do not have a pen and a piece of paper, please stop the video right now, hit the pause button, grab a pen and a piece of paper, and come on back. Hit that play button. Most of all, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and let's get started. All right. Mistake number one that most talented people make is that they withhold their gifts, right? They withhold their gifts. A lot of you watch me right now. You are amazing and nobody knows it. You are stellar at what it is that you do, whether it's makeup, whether it's hair, whether it's writing, whether it's organizing, whether it's whatever it may be. You are amazing at what it is that you do, but unfortunately, nobody knows. Either nobody knows or not enough people know what it is that you do. One thing I love to say, and it's so powerful, is that when God created us, right, He gave all of us gifts and talents. And if you missed, please check out my other video. I got another video that talks about your gifts and talents as well that God has given you. God has created all of us with gifts and talents, and the gifts and the talents that He has given us is not just for us. The gifts and talent that God is giving you and me is going to help other people. So the more we sit on it, the more we hide it, the less amount of people that we are going to help. Most importantly, the gift that God has given you, He gave it to you so He can get the glory. So He can be glorified out of your life. He can get all the glory out of your life. Your gift is not just for you, it is for someone else. Your gift and talent, not only can your gift and talent be, I love to say this the most, it can be a business. Hello, nothing wrong with using your talents, turning it into a business. It can be a business, but it can also be a nonprofit organization. It can be something where you're using it to help the community. Most importantly, you can be using your gifts and talents for your church. Maybe you go to a local church, use it at a local church. Maybe you have gifts and talents where you can help the kids in the community. Maybe you could have a teaching session with kids. Maybe you're great with kids. Maybe you're great with mentoring kids. Maybe you're great with teaching children things. Maybe you're great with woodwork or whatever your gifts may be. Maybe you're great at planning. Maybe you like planning things. Maybe you're a great organizer. All of them are gifts, and all of these different kind of gifts I just named can help somebody else. I love to say this. I think I said this in my other video. Mike Murdoch talks about people that are gifted. I'm gonna paraphrase it, okay? And this I'm gonna put my little twist on it. People that are gifted, they'll never be unemployed. They'll never be broke. People that are gifted and solve problems for other people will never be broke. And I'm telling you that is so true. It is so true. Some of you watch me right now, you have multiple gifts, but nobody knows it. You keep it to yourself. You hide it. Nobody knows it. Maybe your family knows it. Maybe your family comes to you all the time because you're good at this particular thing. But people need to know what it is that you offer because you have been placed on this earth by God to, number one, give Him glory, have a relationship with Him, is of course, and also help other people so He can get the glory out of your life. Your gift and your talent is going to solve problems for people, but people must first know what it is that you do. So, mistake number one is withholding it, hiding it. You're secretly gifted. You're secretly gifted. You're hidden. So it's time to come out and no longer stay hidden. It's time to come out and let people know what it is that you do. Mistake number two is that we use our gifts for us to make ourselves look bigger. When we use our gifts for ourselves to make ourselves look bigger, that is a big mistake. Anytime you get in your head, I'm gifted. I know I'm bad. I know I'm this. I know I'm the best singer. I know I'm the best cook. I know I'm the best baker. I know I'm the best praise and worship leader. I know I'm the best preacher or whatever your gift may be. The minute you start saying that, you're killing it. You're going to really crush your growth. Anytime you begin to think that your gift is all about you, you will never grow and become better. You'll begin to get the big head. You'll begin to get prideful. And anytime you become big headed and prideful and think it's all about you, you can never grow and become better. Because no matter how good you are right now, my sister or my brother that's watching, you can always get better. But when you're prideful, you feel like you're good like you are and you don't need to get any better. And anytime you have that kind of mindset, God can't get the glory out of your life. And number two, you cannot expand and grow. God has people that He wants to bring into your life to help you become better. God has people that He wants to bring into your life to help you to become better at whatever it is that you do. Because whether you know it or not, there's always someone better at what it is that you do. So why not partner with people that are better than you so you can pull up to the next level? Not so you can be like them, but so that you can pull up and become better with what God placed on you. How you do things and how other people do things, there needs to be a difference. The problem is that many people want to copy other people and be like other people rather than being who they are. All right. See, like with my brand, for instance, my brand is called Blazepreneurs, and I love coaching trailblazers. Right. I'm different. Why do I coach trailblazers? Because that's who I am, and that is who I'm called to be. That's who I'm called to talk to and mentor. I also knew I was supposed to do this because this is something I was always saying all the time to people. I always find myself going that in that direction about telling people that God made them different and that God made them special, because growing up in my own life, I did not feel that way. Growing up in my own life, I felt I did not have a lot to offer. But it was not until different things happened in my life that I began to discover what God had already placed in me. But that began first when I had a relationship. I gave my life to Christ. I gave my heart to Jesus Christ. I turned away from things that was pulling me down. I turned away from things that was dragging me backwards. And I began to give my life to Christ. And I began to surrender to Him and live fully for Him. And as I began to do that, I began to discover the greatness that He placed in me. And not only has He placed greatness in me, He placed greatness in you. He placed greatness in you. But what Satan wants to do, he wants you to never discover it. He wants you to always stay small. He never wants you to step into what God has for you. You know, the Word of God says that it starts towards your good and not of evil. He has a good and expected end. And one of the scriptures that I love to say is that He's able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all I can ever ask or think. God is a big God. He is a big God. The thing about your gift is this. Although, let me switch subjects really quick. Although you're very gifted, God is concerned about your heart. God is concerned about your heart posture. He's concerned about your attitude. He's concerned. He wants to make sure that with your gift, you won't try to take the glory from Him and put it on yourself and become a star and make everything all about you and you forget about Him. He wants to be a part of your gift. He needs to be the number one part of your gift because He gave it to you. That ability that you have, the things you know how to do that comes easy to you, that everyone else has to go to school for, He gave you that gift. He placed that on you. So that is why it's very important to go back and maintain a relationship with the very one that gave you the gift. Okay? So mistake number two again was to using your gift for yourself and making it all about you. Whatever you do, be gifted and humble. Be humble with your gift. Now, that does not mean for you to walk around like you trash, right? You can be confident in what God put in you. Be confident, but don't be arrogant. Don't be cocky. Don't be at the place that you cannot receive correction to make you better. Don't be at a place that you cannot receive Mentorship. Mentorship is very, very powerful. Okay, it's going to help pull you up, but you need to be under the right mentor. Okay, let's go on to the mistake number three. In my closing, mistake number three that most gifted people make. I got to get used to looking at this little camera and not looking at my face on the screen. I got to get used to it. But anyway, number three is that it kind of ties into number two. Third mistake that you make is that you refuse to become better. You refuse to become better. You refuse to sharpen your gift. You refuse to learn something new when it comes to your gift. You refuse to learn how to become better with your gift. Worst mistake. A lot of gifted people make this mistake. They feel like, oh, I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to do better. Yes, we all have to do better. That's the worst place to be, to think that you've already arrived and you cannot sharpen and excel. Like I said in point number two, there's always someone else that can do things better than you. So you need to be at a posture and at a position that you're open to become better and excelling in what it is that you do. You want to be so excellent at what it is that you do, that what God has placed on you, let's say it like that. You want to be so excellent with the gift that God has given you that people will fly high and low. They will chase you down to find you. They'll chase you down and want to connect with you. You want to be just that excellent. I'm not saying perfect, but you want to excel, which means that you ought to be able to look back and see how you have gotten better, how you've grown. See, becoming excellent is all about growing. You want to grow. You want to become stronger. You want to become better. So you make the mistake when you refuse to excel, when you refuse to surround yourself with people that think higher than you think, people that are better at what you do. See, because of pride and insecurity, we don't want to be around anyone that better than us because we feel that's going to make us look small. But what that's going to do, you being in bigger circles, is going to pull you up. It's going to pull you up to becoming better. Don't run from people that are stronger than you are in certain things. Don't run from that. Instead, seek ways to connect with them. Seek ways of getting coaching. Get coaching so you can become better at what it is that you do. And you'll begin to see as you begin to excel and become better at what it is that God has given you to do, what He placed on you. As you excel and become better at it, then your confidence is going to build. And if you're hiding right now, the more you sharpen your gift, the more confident you'll become at displaying it. But a lot of times we don't feel confident because our gift can be sharpened better. We don't feel comfortable in our presentation. So begin to work on those things so you can begin to get out there. You're probably looking for the perfect business idea. And that business idea is probably your gift and talent, because this brand is strictly God-given talent. Strictly. What God has given me to do, that is what I'm doing. And that is the easiest business to start. Hello. Easiest business. You don't have to put a lot of money up front because you already know how to do it. You use what you already have, and then as the revenue comes in, then you build on top of that. But if people don't know you exist, if you feel like you already arrived, you feel like it's all about you, you feel you have no room to grow, you will never be able to reach the people that He has for you to reach. Everybody gift that God has given them is going to help somebody else. Every gift, every person on this planet, their gifts is there to help someone else excel in their gifts. Their gifts is there to help meet somebody else's need. So right now, if you're not using your gifts, start writing down ideas of how you can start using your gifts right now. How can you start now? How can you use it in your community? How can you use it with your neighbors and your families and your friends? How can you use it in your local church? How can you use it with the homeless? How can you use it with those that are in prison? How can you use it with young girls? How can you use your gifts and talents to help young girls? How can you use your gift and talent to help young men? How can you help them and make their lives better through what you already know how to do? What skills can you teach? What talents do you already have that you need to display? Maybe you need to start that YouTube channel. Today's the day. Hit the record button. Start that channel. Start the channel. Don't worry about having the best camera. Use your phone. Start your YouTube channel. You have knowledge, you have experiences. Most of all, you have testimonies of things God has brought you through. Why not share them? Why not display your talents on YouTube? Why not share your poetry, your beauty tips, whatever it is you know how to do? Share it. Share it. People need to see it, and people would want to learn more about you. Okay? Because you're the brand. Whether you know it or not, all of us walking around, we are a brand. I love coaching this. This is very important. So when I coach entrepreneurs, I love telling them that they are a brand, and you are a brand. You are a brand. Now's the time to get out there, okay? So I want to encourage you, before I get off, I'm going to take my camera off my mount. I want to show you, I have a new workbook out, and it's called Help I'm Gifted and No One Knows It. 10 things you must do to be discovered. I always get this twisted up. 10 things you must do to be discovered. Okay, so let me go ahead. Let me organize my sheets together. I printed out the workbook. It's 18 pages. It's actually 20 something pages, but we're going to say 18. It's about 18 plus pages. Let's say that. 18 plus pages, and I printed it out so you'll be able to see exactly what it looks like. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, I don't think it'll let me. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. Maybe I can't. Oh, it won't let me flip. Crap. Oh my God. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, sorry, y'all got to see I'm not matching right now. I'm not matching. Hold on. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to attach a separate video at the end of this video so you all see what the workbook looks like. So stay tuned, keep watching. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and also click that thumb button. Most importantly, comment below. If anything was said that really blessed you and helped you, please comment below. I'm going to be taking you all on my new natural hair care journey. I just cut all of my relaxer out of my hair.